Another quick update. The way I'm gonna do these from here on out, just as I go along, I'll do some play videos with audio only. Those will be longer videos that I do. And then I'll do an update every other day or every couple days. And I'll kind of give a running dialogue about what I'm doing. And then occasionally maybe an extended period where I play and if people drop in chat or whatever else. And if I get some off time to play in that. So made it back to the base. The squids almost took me down. Take your armor off before you go swimming. Holy moly, that was a mistake. I clipped it real quick, but it was awful. I go to the river and I go to jump across, and I pull the armor off after I'm already in, sink straight to the bottom, and the squids start at me. I only have stone tools, so I'm battering them off. Stone tools are breaking left and right. Somehow I survive. I get dragged back in, have to use a tool for my inventory, and just get out of there to limp away. Oh man, yeah, it was bad. Oh, that would have been quite a loss too, because I had everything on me. I had everything. Let's take a look here. Where did a diamond pick go? I thought oh, that's why. All my diamond picks, I wore everything out here that could. Look at all that iron. Because I couldn't get to a blaze rod here, and that was the whole point of going back to 0-0 to get that blaze rods, because I had the nether fortress there. But we're back out at the far out base now. And I have my power up, and I just brought the blaze rods back, so I'll be able to get the cauldron going, and I'll be able to get the crucible going and smelt everything down. To not risk having a fire incident, like I burned the other place down twice, I'm going to go across this bridge, and then out of this mountain, insert a factory into here, probably using the water wheel on that, and just minimize the fire chances and build mostly out of stone and other non-flammables. And then I can get all this tool work melted down and all these carts melted down, and that'll be a good amount of iron. And I'll just probably wear around iron from there, because I'm sitting pretty nice on food, because I can have ham and eggs. And then let's see, I'm gonna need wheat before I can do anything with the sheep or anything with the cows, and I'm actually gonna have to go out a distance to pull another sheep in. I also need to get the bottling factory built, because if I run into a village, I need to have the soul urns ready to be able to do anything, because the next step will be villagers and build up the factories required for trade for them, so that I can get the things I need to go to the end, or do a wither, fight a wither. Crop-wise, I'm going to need to probably automate hemp. Trying to consider, is there, other than trades, I don't know what you would need mass hemp for after this point. There's some interesting builds I could do that might require a whole bunch. Ooh, that's scary. Careful where you look. Careful where you look. But I'm not sure. I'll probably automate this, probably automate the reeds, all with pistons, and then get those going, maybe on a daylight timer or something like that. I'll figure something out. And then I'll have that done. I could probably do coca too, because I think a block update now, when there's a block update, it'll send out a redstone pulse, and with that I could make something where it's just getting the coke off so I can get the pigs going. But even just hammering these down and then making it into chocolate, and milking these guys, I'll be getting a ton of extra pigs, more than enough. Unless I do trades, that's when you really have to automate and do everything. So let us take a look at the materials we have. And I still have to check out about villager breeding, because I'm not sure if I can use diamonds. Ooh, was this the armor? No, I found a skeleton on the way back, and he had armor on him. That's why. Nice. Very, very good. Let's see, what else? 5 blaze rods, that's excellent. The compasses still point towards 0-0, so that was all tested well. I got the water wheel back with us, so that'll be nice. Now, I'm also expecting an update to come out for, not anytime soon, probably a couple weeks or something like that. There's probably going to be some changes. additional changes to nether content or something. If there is, if it does happen, you know, it may or may not. Oh god, this bridge probably isn't safe at night anyway. Maybe I want to make it a closed bridge with a roof. Oh. But this is great that they come through here because I get so many. This is all inadvertent. I get squid drops, the ink sacs, because they just die right in there. And then additionally, I get the glands. And once I get a brewing stand, I'll be able to make up some health potions. What I really need is the fire resistance. But I'll be able to make up health potions with that. But I'm expecting something at some point. And I have that church map, or, you know, quote unquote, the one where I had found that church and it saved me in that village. And that's kind of really at the very starting early game before I opened up the nether. So as I progress here, if I see that one come out, I'll pause any advancement here, and then I'll go to that church map, and I'll start off. I had just secured a couple chickens, and I had made a hoe to get wheat down, but I don't have any renewable iron or anything, so it'll be movement from that point on. And of course, if I hardcore spawn, I'll fight to get back to that location and everything to demo more early game, because things will change. Things are, you know, a lot of recent changes, so things are still developing. Let's get a look at supplies though. Oh, that's right, I want to get a few creepers to get another diamond pick, because until I get this water wheel down, and I'll need to prep that for hibachis right now anyways. What else do I need? Do I need to grind up some nether rock? Actually, well, that'll be, do I need 9 or 8? I can't remember. I think I need a few more for a brick. So I'm gonna have to go to the nether briefly and get some more nether rock. Let's get this ground up though. Oh, not like this. Oh, not ground up, but climb the ladder here. And turn on. I need to switch this light out too. Come up here. Get those done. And definitely get a soul urn factory. Because at some point I'll need it anyways for the soul forged steel. And down the road, there's, you know, all those interesting things you can do with that. Not to mention, yep, I'm going to need just a little bit extra. Unless this cooks. Oh. Maybe 8. Wow, okay. So it's not just in the crafting grid, it's just cooking 8. That's a lot better. I've forgotten all these things. Wait a minute. Oh, it's making frickin' nether coal. Never mind. Okay. Oh, wait, did I bring? No, I didn't bring any. Oh, silly me. There we go. Let's get this grinding away. Get a start right here. Actually, this storm's going to go bad at any moment here, and then there goes my windmill. Do I have a bucket in here still? Did I take that bucket with me? Or did I lose it? I think I lost the bucket, unfortunately. Yep. Okay. Let's look for these creepers quick. Creeper, creeper. Never around when I need you. I thought I would have had a few creeper oysters, but I really don't have any. Oh, there's one, but he's across the water, of course. Does he have any friends over there? Not that I can see. He just went underground. Alright, we're gonna try this bridge. I have some armor. Not a lot, but I have a little bit. Let's go look over here. Come here, creeper. He goes down in this little cave. You got any friends in here? I need one more. Because I need to get a pick so that I can do a little bit of work on that mountain. I don't want to do it with stone. I need one more. Nothing. That way? Nope. Well, and I'm not going to make an iron pick, because that'd be... I guess I could. I do have enough surplus that I could spare the iron just for now. Because I'll be melting down stuff pretty quickly. And odds are I'll see a creeper by then. The question is where... Hey, how's it going, Jack? The Question is, where... Oops. Not there. Question is, where do I build the factories? Do I try to get the villagers all the way back this way? It's probably going to be smarter wherever I get lucky enough to find a village to build the factories near them. Because one way or another, either I build the factories there or I have to transport for here. Either way, I guess I'll have to wait and see where the villages actually end up at. I would like one more creeper, but I'm not going to get them. Alright, let's look at the build situation. So we have the bridge done. And I have this is kind of perfect for the factory. So I can dump this out right here and then kind of make my entryway into here. Oh, the stone walls? For here? Okay, so this build here, this is probably the only thing you can't do right now. Because I was at this map prior to 4. That came out. And I got this build mostly done. But I did this like a week before it came out, and you could do everything you have right here with stone, and then put mortar on it, and then you'll be good to go. This is the only thing you probably can't do. You would have to make these out of wood or something. But I can demo the stone real quick. If I brought any stone with me. I did. Okay, so you get your stone, you get your mortar, and go make a stone really quick. There's your stone. Okay, so you try to put your stone down, it falls, right? And so you can't do anything. But if you have some mortar, and let's say I have put some, get this up real quick, and let me pull this stone up. I need those other creepers. Okay, so I'll make my stone once again, and I'll put my dirt block. So you put a dirt block down, white, in your building or whatever, and then you put a stone down. Now if you put mortar on it, it looks very similar now to a regular old cobblestone. And then you take that out, boom. Now you have floaty blocks. But you have to have clay, or you can use slime balls. But you have to have those, or else they won't. So you could still do a build like this, and this build is actually very close to what you would have to do. Only thing I don't know, I don't think stairs you can do, and I don't think half slabs you can do, because I don't think even with mortar that you can get them to stay in position like that. So you would have to make these out of wood and stuff like that. But I tried, when I did this build, I had in mind that I wanted to make it like something that would kind of make sense. So it ended up being pretty true. Yeah, the fences are definitely from previous. I don't even know if you could get these anymore. I don't think you can get, these pigs can't get through this door for some reason. You can't get the fences anymore, which is no big deal, because I just would have made them out of sticks probably or something like that, because I had the saw here. Let me see. Can you use these or these to make fences? Let me check. No fences like that. How about like this? Trapdoor. How could you do, let's have these. That is a good question. I do not know. Hey, how's it going, Aqua? I don't know about either fences, what you would do. Because they do have a lot of benefits, because you can see over them pretty well, and they just have that little bit extra so you can't jump over them, right? So, I don't know. I have not seen a recipe for any type of stairs yet. Now, let me look with, did I bring any fortress bricks with me? I don't know if I did. I don't know. I don't think I did. I didn't. With the crushed up nether brick. Oh, let me try smooth stone. You might be able to make, and maybe brick? I don't know if I can get these bricks back. Smooth stone without the chisel? I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way. Because I tried with the crucible, the other base, and I couldn't do smooth stone. I mean, what's your interest with, oh, look at that! Okay, stone fences. So you could use your chisel to get these. I mean, that's a pretty expensive using chisel. You know what? Can you make a diamond chisel? No way, right? No. Oh, I'm silly. I would have to have the ingots, right? But I need a few more creepers because I'm just trying to make a pick. That's something to test, though. Oh, is that what it is? Is it 3 of these in a row? Let's test it real quick. Oh, perfect. Okay, so once you had the saw, you could do fences then. So that would make sense. So you just couldn't do early fences like this, and that's fair. because there's plenty of good builds to keep these guys in with dirt and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, smooth stone in large amounts. The only thing I can think of, if you're doing an artistic build, now let's be real. Let's talk. Most people, you know, there's some early adopters of Better Than Wolves, and they love the beauty of some of the windmill and some of those aesthetic things. There's a lot of nice things in here. And with the hardcore changes, some of the people were kind of put off because they were like, oh, well, I want to do my beautiful builds and that. But if you invest the time and enjoy the goodness of the game and get to late game, because all you have to do really is, or even on a server, have some friends help out and do a server, and you could definitely beat the game after a little, you know, quote unquote, get to the end or that, or even get to a point where if you get the enchanting table and you get some enchantments and some scrolls, you could get tools that are silk touch or whatever, right? Then you could get a cement bucket, you know, so you get an urn and you get, you put that with the bucket and then I think soul sand and I think sand, and then you would pour it out and you would, it makes smooth stone, right? And then you have a silk touch pick, boom, 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 and you just pick that up. You know, so it's a little bit more intensive to make. You're not going to be able to make it like your old ways of making smooth stone. But if depending on how you're placing it, I mean, you could just pour it with a bucket. So it makes it more complex. But now think about the builds. Now, if you show that to any Better Than Wolves player and you say, oh yeah, hey, I made this smooth stone build post 4-point, they'll look at that and say, wow, you know, you were able to work with the tools available to you and build that build with the restrictions on smooth stone or whatever else, you know. That's what it's all about to me. It's about the challenge of play. And so there's even some design challenges in your builds, even if you're a purely aesthetic player. And if other artistic players, I mean, look at this. This is, for an artistic player, this is a pretty crappy build. This is beautiful to me, you know, because I worked on it and that. But for anybody else, they're probably like, oh, that, you know, it's pretty mundane, pretty hideous. But if you're an aesthetic player and you're sharing your art with other players and it looks cool too, like you're one of those artistically talented people, not only will they look at it and say, wow, look at that build, they'll also realize with the resources available, look at what you're able to achieve. That's just impressive, right? I know I would be if you had one of those cool looking, you know, windmill builds with beautiful fields and all these kinds of things people do, and you said, oh yeah, and I made that post, whatever, I'd be like, wow, that's some incredible dedication and skill to be able to do that. So I'm going to connect this bridge up to this hill. I have to think of a good entryway, but I'm going to focus on just using mostly stone. I may even use, problem is I can't use cement and some of that stuff on this yet till I have the machinery put in. And I want to do most of the building prior to getting the machinery installed. I want to build the building, then put the machines in. And I'm going to have, and I'd like to, oh man, mobs can't get here, but neither can I. And I'm running out of food too, because I have full armor on. Okay. I can't wait till a squid nabs me off of the side of this thing right in the water. Oh my gosh. I need just two other creepers, or maybe just one more? Yep, just one more creeper, and then I can get that pick, because I want to use that on the mountain and build it with stone. Let's see. Pigs are good. Oh, that's right, the cow. I wanted to get him. I wanted to get the bucket and go ahead and milk him, but I think the buckets are all gone. How many iron do I have? I need to save those iron because I'm all out otherwise. Man, I really cleaned this place out when I headed to the other base. Holy moly. Everything's gone. I want the diamond pick too because I have all this gold pre 4-point from the strip mines down there. But I have to chop it all up now so I can smelt it down. And I want to put the brick ovens over there. Before I knew how dangerous they were, I had built one and I put it right over here. I could have burnt this whole, well, most of this thing down. The other place I burned down was mostly made out of wood, so much worse there. Let's look. So you can make, once you get to saw, you can make fences then. So you could have, I could replace all those stone fences out there. It would actually probably look nicer to have wooden fences out here instead of stone. So I may consider doing that. How does two fences look on top of each other? Let me check that. It's okay. What do I get back when I do this? Okay, I get it back. Cool. Just takes a moment to chop. Those are pretty cool too. And then the stone ones, that's pretty neat. But you'd have to chisel for that. It seems like there should be a diamond chisel maybe? But I need to test with the ingots before I can get a test on that. Okay, here comes the night again. So I can get that other creeper oyster. I really do need a big mob trap. Oh, that's right. I was going to try with bricks and the big crafting grid. I'd never tried that before. Nope. Nope. And here. Oh, wait. Was that something? That was. Oh. That's interesting. But you can make that just by doing two halves and then putting them together. But what do I get back? Do I get back all of it? Yeah, you get back all of it. Cool. And then you can put the mortar on that, of course. And actually, I'll have to get more bricks cooked up. And let me check. Oh yeah, I forgot. Get the seeds to the chickens. Doing your farm maintenance. Nothing in the oven there. I would really like to have my iron so that I can get a bucket, but I'm not going to be able to. Alright, we'll get this put away. Do I need... Oh, what's the wood situation? That's right. Oh yeah, great. I can get the saw, get everything else I need out of here, and then I'll be able to put that with... And what's the gold situation? Cooked up gold already is really good. So I'll be able to make plenty of gearboxes. And what food? We are fried eggs, but I don't have any ham. Actually, I need that bucket to get that chocolate. Oh, that's right. I was going to get a little bit of that to do the hibachi. Okay, let's run to the nether and grab just a few... Oh, I'm sorry. We don't need to go to the nether. I had it right here. I'm just all lost today. Get this out of here. Climb up top real quick. There we are. We'll get this put in here. A little bit wasteful because if I had the soul urns, this will all be stuff I could have gotten an urn out of it as well as gotten the hellfire dust. And I don't need that many. How many more nether coal torches am I going to need? That's fine. We'll make, because I'm going to make several hibachis. Any creepers? Well, that's cooking up. Oh yeah, 2 right there, but I gotta wait. Enderman, spider, what else is out there? Anything else? Another creeper. Another spider, skeleton. We'll wait. They should be there in the morning. Alright, you cooked up? Yep, there you go. 3. We also have to get that element. So let me get a string really briefly. Here we go. And then it's a redstone and make use of those blaze rods. Beautiful blaze rods. And I can make 2 elements. Oh, the seeds. Guys weren't that hungry, huh? We'll grab 1 more. There's that. There's that. Put these in here. And then I need that smooth stone I just had. Did I put it away? No, I put it over here, I bet you. Yep. And then, oh, more redstone. There you go. And we will get this right here. Here. Ah, beautiful. First hibachi for out here. And with that alone, and a few gearboxes, I'll be able to get all this cooked down. All those tools cooked back and working for me. It's probably one of the most relieving things is that these come back as full ingots, and you could, I mean, like this, it's not wasteful at all because you can, you know, okay, let's say I don't need 2 picks anymore because I make this one up I'll be able to smelt those down and then use it for armor or other tools or whatever I need. So, creeper. Wish I could clip you through the glass. I wonder how many people's windows were the result of creeper blast. Just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Let's look quickly and see if we can find these creepers. If I can get up here. Yeah, I wonder how many people's windows are the result of creeper blasts, though. I bet you quite a few. Is he still right down here? No. Where did he go to? Where did you go? He's going to sneak up on me when I jump down here. I really need a few more, but let's not tempt fate here. Let's be safe. I've had enough near-death experiences right now. Can wait for a little bit before I get any more. Okay. Get these few diamonds done up. Beautiful. We got our work pick now. Done. And we're almost out of dang food, though. Well, not totally out, but we're getting there. How are we doing on chickens? 9 eggs? You guys are weak. Oh, I do have a few in here, though. Get those cooked up. And so, I guess I'll start by, what type of stone do I put down? Just loose stone? Going into it? I guess, is that even, do I even have a, no, I don't even have a substantial amount of loose stone done up here. So is there something unique? I don't want to waste mossy cobble on it. That seems like a terrible waste. I have old school cobblestone. I guess I could use that, because that would be like, I'll use it like you would use loose stone, just so that I don't break the mold on anything. There goes the chickens already. Okay, get some more of these eggs on here. And, oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to do the diamonds. Is this half slabs on the roof? I can't remember. Nope. Okay. Not the diamonds, but the gold, rather. So this will be my gold. Let's get all these cracked up. Doesn't look like that many when you put it down. Wish I had a speed pick, then I could zoom through these real fast. I have been out that way a little bit, and there was a temple just in that jungle. I was trying to get cats and keep some cats. I couldn't get them, of course, but in doing that, walking around the jungle, I ran into a temple, and it had that vessel of the dragon that you can keep XP in. Where was that torch at? Nah, I guess I didn't need it. Perfect. 32, not too bad. But I'll have to wait, because I do not want to use that cheaty oven anymore. I'll leave it as legacy, but I'm not gonna get. I'll leave it, but I'm not gonna use it. All right, we'll put that gold here for later. I'll go ahead and get some of this loose ready. These guys still. You guys need to eat better. I'm gonna have to make better chicken setup. Get these here. Oops. A few more. Put those there. A couple more. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, let's come look out over here. So go over the bridge. And I guess it's going to be kind of buried in the hill, but I can always work out later ways, you know, because to build taller out of it or whatever. And this shovel's kind of pathetic too. There's really no good way to come off of this bridge. Because I had that nice wood coming off of here, but if I do that here, I'm going to end up with all sorts of fire issues. So I can put this loose stuff here. Kind of come off like that, and then I guess I could half slab it. Half slab it with loose. Kind of transition over into the stone. And then I'll have to think of something here. I could use those smooth stone fences. I'll probably use up the last of these fences just for designing. Since you have permanent torches, there isn't any real difference between the furnace and the oven. You know, that is true, but the other oven, the cobblestone, or I'm sorry, the brick oven, it's a fire hazard. That damn thing's a fire hazard, I tell you. So this, like right here, I can light it and have it go, but there'll be no issue. If this was the brick oven, I would probably set all this wood on fire. So it's kind of the restrictions in placement. And that's one of the really cool things about it that I like, is that, you know, the brick, you have to restrict where you build. In my other place closer to 0, I have a separate outdoor place just for cooking that I put the brick ovens in to keep it away from anything else. And I could probably count out the distance and all this kind of stuff, but a lot of the changes that Flower Child had done with like the sound this emanates and all that stuff was to encourage people to build bigger and to build more distant from each other. Like changes with the nether and all these things, so that you have because one little person out of a base, you could just be one little guy, you know, in a little hut. You're like doing everything in a little box area. But even solo, the cool thing is this forces you to build up, to build out. You know, the more additions that are put in that force you to spread out, I think is really cool. Otherwise, you would not play that way yourself. You'd be like, meh, that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna try to dig into this hill. I'm just gonna use this cobble and try to abide by the rules as you would use loose cobblestone and treat it as nothing special. And then I guess I'll have to think about, I have time, plenty of time to think about a facade or a face to put on this to come into the wall here. Because I want to come in, and then because this is right on the water, I can take this water stream, and then I could like put the water wheel right in here, and you probably want to see it exposed. Oh, I can put it sideways here or something, so I could put it out, or you have to have moving water, so I'd have to put it like right here, and then put the facade in the way that's kind of on the exterior of the stone turning, so that you can see it visible, like across from that. That would be nice. And then I'll push the power into here, because I also will need the flows. Say I have a grindstone in here to take away, maybe I'll just keep hemp or coal. Is that the sad creeper? I think so. To keep hemp or coal in there that doesn't make any noise besides the grindstone. And then I can grind up nether rock in here. Or even later, let's say I end up doing the soul bottling here. I could grind it up here and then use the water to push the drops into different hoppers to get it processed and put it into jars. But I'll have to look on that. I haven't looked on any of that in a really long time. I guess just the basics. Before I work on the facade or anything else, I want to get the rest of that power in so I can get the tools up. Because after I get cooking, then I'm going to get some urns done up. Then I will start the exploration out that way and look for the villages. But I have to have urns on hand in case I see any, or it'll be a waste. And also, you know, a desert temple would be nice. And then also a witch's brewing stand. That was part of the reason I didn't get any more blaze rods, was because it's just way, way, way too dangerous. And then coming in here, I guess I can just try to keep a lot of this smooth stone because it's natural. And I can have this, can have it come down like that, that's fine. And then come into here, yep. Okay, so we said we wanted this on the outside, but we wanted flowing water. So I'm gonna need some brick at least. So I'm gonna brick this down underneath. If we put this in like this, and then we can have running, well, I have to brick this up here. And I forget, I think it's 5 across, something like that. I'm gonna have to measure it out. I have to make the gearboxes too. I haven't made those yet. And then we could put that in right here, pipe the power into here. Now let's see, what are we gonna have? Well, it's gonna come in from right here, and then I can gearbox almost immediately. So I only need 2. 2 of those, oh gosh, I've forgotten the name of the power transfer, the rods in between gearboxes. But you put those down, and then, so this would probably be a gearbox right here. I mean, I could really shortchange it, do one here, and do a switch. That would really, yeah, might as well save the space, shoot. So I could put the gearbox here, have it come right off of it, and then off of that, I could have one more and do a turntable right here, and then could have one more in the bellows, and then I could put the fire back in here. Okay. Take this out. Yeah, we'll see though. Once that update comes out with some of the changes, it could be quite a while. It could be quite a while. But once it comes out, there's gonna be some nether changes in that. I will definitely head back to the earlier map I had where I just opened up hemp, and I'll probably play that for a little bit. Just to maybe I'll get to the point where I have blaze rods, and I've made it that far. That's gonna be a while because I don't even have diamond or anything. So I'll have to experience the early game changes to post-hemp to get the rest of my iron and get my diamonds deep down in the caverns, that really tense play. So I'll probably be ready for it by then. I'm kind of all tensed out having gotten to this point right now. Okay, so we'll have that, and then I should get the gearboxes to get this ready. We'll put a few right here to keep this pinched up. Was that a cavern down there? What is that all about? That's interesting. Put this back. And then I'll put the hibachis right in here. And then I can put the, oh yeah, I have to get enough, I have to start cooking some brick. And then I can put the brick ovens in here as well, because I do not want to have them over there. So I'll put some brick ovens here so I can start cooking up. Because you can't put ores inside of the kiln like before. So that's an interesting change. So the brick oven will be with the player for quite some time. You'll have to make use of different types of fuels. Because before, once you had the mechanical power, you really didn't have to worry about fuels for smelting. For either iron or... Okay, I guess that's why. It incentivizes you to build a grinder, maybe. Because if you have a grinder and they're dropping their armor and everything, and it's going into the crucible, then you don't have to worry about the fuel used to smelt it down in the brick oven. So maybe that was the thinking there. I don't know. This wall looks like a good location for the brick ovens. Should be pretty safe. Yeah, and the water wheel there coming out. That'll be nice. That'll be good. That's an okay transition too. Come out of the wood and you go into... Don't burn everything down. All right. I think I have enough for one brick oven. To tend to those. Holy moly. Yeah, I was mining earlier way deep down, and I don't know how this really changes play too much. Because you really, until post this point, you don't mine all that much. But you definitely fill up on stone. Your inventory gets clogged rapidly. So something to think about. Just for that little bit of mining right there. And I came over here to get... oh yeah, the brick oven. Because I wanted to get... I was going to put gold cooking, but I don't even need the gold cooking. Oh, I need more clay. I was going to start clay cooking. Okay. Do I even have enough for an oven? No, I don't. Really? Oh, man. So what, I gotta dry clay the old way? I could put it in my cheaty oven, but I said I'm not gonna use that, so I'm not gonna use it. So we're gonna put clay up on the roof. And if you're real cheap, I guess this could be the way you do it. If you didn't feel like burning any fuel, you could just always have your... And it rains. Thanks. Thanks. You could always put your clay up once you have spider-proof domains and just always be drying clay, so it's nice and cheap. I probably could have saved some of that for mortar for buildings. We'll make up just a few gearboxes. So let me get my gold and this. And some of these, some gears, and do I have anything else? I think I have some in here. Yes, okay. And I have some there too. Oh, maybe I can make that brick oven. Nope, those are the pieces from before, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll pause here because I'm going to go into construction mode and just focus on... Oh, is this all done? Awesome. Okay, so I can get this all made into more hibachis, and I'm not sure how many I want to put down because I only need... I have another element somewhere sitting around, so I have 2 hibachis done already. I can do one for the crucible, one for the kiln, and then one for another cauldron to put in there, and that would be enough. And I could save the rest for trades maybe, but I'm thinking there could be trades where you have to have several of these. That's probably the smartest though, is to hold on to them, also for magma creep. So I'll probably do one more hibachi and just go with the minimum 3 that I need now until later, and that'll be good. But I'm going to go into building mode now, so what I'll probably do is pause here, and then tomorrow, on the game audio only, I'll do just construction. Finish this up and that. And then, like I said, periodically I'll come back and do a audio update about plans for the build and all that kind of stuff. Or if I'm going to focus on, once the updates come out for the other thing, do the updates there. So, thanks for dropping by to take a look real quick, and always having... Oh, here's another creeper. Always having a great time with the updates, and I had started playing this. I started another Better Than Wolves run just a few weeks before that crazy update came out, and I had to love the play just in that format still. So it was an incredible surprise and very enjoyable to receive this most recent one, and I'm really glad to have a chance to play it, and hope you have been able to have some time to enjoy it too, because there's so much good content in it. So I will start off with that next audio only stream in the morning, probably tomorrow. I stream very, very early and try to get in a little bit early in the morning each day, and then an update video every couple days. So thanks for tuning in. Later.